This is one idea ahead. This is a sample of what I carry every day, or my everyday carry, in other words my EDC. This is actually a video response to a tactical defender. Check out his YouTube channel. He has a couple videos up so far of some really great reviews on some nice knives and other gear. So I encourage you to check him out and subscribe to him. I will go ahead and describe how everything here improves my life in one way or another by having it on me at all times, and I will try to encourage you to make some decisions if this is something you might want to carry. With that, let's go ahead and jump right in. Now this is actually a sample of what I carry on my person, but not directly. This will be in my book bag. Since I'm still a college student, I have classes that I go to, and I can't quite carry everything in my pockets, so I'll put some things in my book bag. To get started, granted, you know, I wear glasses to see notes. I don't wear them all the time, so that's why I usually just keep them in my book bag. But maybe if I'm doing a long drive or at nighttime when your eyes, eyesight diminishes, you'll need those. And make sure you get a good hard case. This one actually came with it. You know, you can see dents in it. That'll take care of your glasses, so they can take care of you when you need them. Next, calculator. I can't use the TI-83 in my calc class, so I just use a scientific calculator, non-graphing. Of course, gotta have a pen. Pilot G2. Definitely get a set of these. These are amazing pens. I've been using these for years and years, and they are outstanding. Cards, cheap, the better. Just if you got some spare time, maybe play a game or two. Kleenex, you know, with cold coming around, your nose starts running, you don't want to be disrupting in class. These are perfect. Memory stick, it doesn't matter. I've got a whole bunch of these. These are just for, you know, classes. You got to submit a presentation or whatnot. We have oatmeal on the go. Breakfast is crucial, and sometimes I don't get up in time. You know, I got to grab something to eat. Have a couple of these in my book bag, and usually by the third or fourth day I got to resupply. Finally, you notice I have a Kimber Guardian Angel Pepper Blaster 2. Now, this is essentially my form of defense in the sense that when I'm on campus, obviously cannot have a firearm or any knife worthy of protection. So this is my essentially, you know, backup. Basically sunglasses. You know, gotta look good, but also protect your eyes. Especially walking to and from buildings. Belt, this one I wear almost all the time. This is my Philmont belt. I went to Philmont twice. I am an Eagle Scout, and I can't tell you how much fun that was. So I like, you know, sporting that, and you know, if someone has curiosity, I always like telling them stories about it. This is my mini Horner harmonica. It's just fun for cranking out some tunes. You'd be surprised actually how loud that is, just for the size of it. Next, we have kind of like some personal care. We've got some eye drops. My eyes get pretty dry, so I don't really like using this, but if I need to, if they're just absolutely, you know, painful, I can put some eye drops in. I've got hand sanitizer, Blistex, and then, you know, a comb, Ace, good stuff. Get that out of the way. I also have a bandana. Now, I don't actually carry this often, maybe about half the days, but I at least carry it because there's countless uses for it. Just make sure, you know, keep it clean, wash it every once in a while. Now, this is my iPod. This is the Generation 1. I picked it up with the MacBook that I'm actually recording on right now, and this comes in handy because it has my class schedule, it has all my homework assignments, it has everything I need in there, you know, and then also a couple games, you know, in between classes. It's fun to have. Of course, headphones. Now, watches, you know, I got this one on. This is like $4 at Walmart. I don't know, this is like $15. I usually like to take that camping because I like the green on it. But this is my favorite. Just clip under your belt loop, forget about it. It's a Dakota, and what I like about it is it's got the red light in case you know, you're getting, it's dark and you can see something. It's not terribly bright, but it works for like inside the car and whatnot. Moving on, is a phone. This one is the NV3. I'd actually not recommend it. Everyone I talk to about it has problems with it turning off, and I myself have the same problem. I'll be sitting there and it'll just go off on you, and this, you know, could be like 4 or 5 times a day. So if you're expecting a really important phone call, you might be sitting there a while before you realize the phone was never on in the first place. Now, this is actually a backup camera in case my phone, as I said, doesn't work. But also trying to get my YouTube channel up and started. and I always want to capture something but never have a camera on me. So this was about $30. I'll put a description below and find out how to get this, and it's a cool little camera, so more on that in the future. Now you see I've got matches and a lighter, and I actually have a mini P lighter here as well. Now the reason being is these two don't have lighter fluid in them because I can't find lighter fluid at the time being, so I got some diamond matches, but these are coming back when I get some lighter fluid. This is an IMCO lighter. I like it over the Zippo, just a little different, gotta be different. Right, and now these are pens and a pencil and a notepad. Never know when you got to write something down, especially in class. We got a note, put something there. This is a Streamlight Stylus Pro. Again, I like having light at night, especially, you know, I spend a lot of time in the evening, and it's just night having a light, you know, click on, pretty bright. Used to carry the AAA mag lights, but moved up to 2 because I kept having to replace the batteries. So this I think it's like 14 hours of run time before I got to swap them out. Haven't had to yet in my 3 months carrying it, but that's kind of an exception this time because I had put some special batteries in it. Now I have a Leatherman which I misplaced, so my dad felt bad and gave me this cheaper version of one, but nonetheless it's still decent quality. I think he said he picked it up at Walmart, so I just like having the pliers and of course all the other blades and screwdrivers, and you know, just a general multi-tool works for me. Now down here I have my class ring and necklace or key or whatever you want to call it, and the reason behind those is I had a hard time graduating high school, so this reminds me of the troubles I went through, and stick with it, keep my grades up, and be persistent. So that's where that comes from. Now, obviously a lot of people who have an EDC video probably is going to have a knife in it, and I'm no exception. I like my SOG Flash 1. It gets the job done well, about $30, so even though it's a deep carry pocket, in case I lose it, it's not too much down the drain. I carry this widgi bar. I think it's the micro widgi bar. It's available at County Comm. Again, description down below, show you where you can purchase this. I just like it because it helps me open packages. It's not razor sharp, but it's sharp enough to go through packing tape. Also use it as a pry bar, so it's fairly sufficient there. And as you can see, I also carry up another backup knife. This is only maybe a couple dollars. It's not cheap, it's nothing fancy, again, just because it gets the job done. Finally, we have my wallet, and of course some change. The main thing I keep in it that someone else doesn't is 2 band-aids. Why not have, if you're going to have one, why not have 2? And bandages come in handy when you get a small cut, or someone else, you know, cover that up. And I don't want to open it up, show what else I have in there, because I got pictures of my family, and didn't want to disclose that. Now we're down to the final piece of my everyday carry. There's one piece here that is high value to me, and that is my motorcycle. This is the key right here. You might notice I have the earplugs. That's for when I go riding. It's fairly noisy with the wind and also the engine. You know, 14,000 red line, it gets a little noisy, so having these protects my ears. And again, it's also an attachable link here, so if I need to just take the motorcycle key, put the rest of the keys in my pocket so they don't weigh down the ignition. I also have my car key. When it gets cold, obviously not going to ride in the snow, although I have, but not advisable. Use a car. Also, again, I have my pea lighter. Now I have a little pill canister for aspirin in case someone might have a heart attack, or if you have a headache or fever or whatever, and maybe not have access to, maybe you're in between classes or something, don't want to go all the way home, take a bare aspirin there. This is my garage key where I keep the bike in the winter. I have 2 house keys because there's 2 different locks on it. Then we're down to the multi-tools. Now I used to carry these which had the pliers on them because, like I said, I like having the plier. But then you notice the bit chipped off. Now there's some sort of warranty that comes with it. I could send it back, but for the trouble, I'm just going to try to find another one. What I like about these is they have the extra micro socket or micro screwdriver set, and the ones you see like at Lowe's, they're only like $6 or $7. They don't have those, and that's what the feature that I looked for. So I went ahead and found this, and again, it also has those micro screwdriver Phillips and flatheads. Please leave comments, rate, and subscribe, and I look forward to sending more videos out to you guys to watch. Have a good one.